Every day I wake up inside a fortress, but most days, I forget to guard the gate. Am I keeping watch, or am I letting the world wander in unchallenged into my mind? The Stoics said, guard your ruling faculty, not from swords, but from stories, not from enemies, but from your own unexamined impulses. It starts small. A notification, a subtle comparison, a whisper that says, you're not enough unless you click, scroll, want. The phone vibrates again. Another notification, another whisper. The cycle continues, pulling you deeper into the endless scroll. Each vibration, each notification, a reminder of the constant noise, a reminder to stay vigilant, to keep watch over your mind. And without watchfulness, we drift into habits we didn't choose, into patterns we never questioned. But the one who watches, who really watches, begins to notice the moment their peace gets stolen, the moment desire sneaks in disguised as urgency. Epictetus taught us to protect the flame, that inner spark, because once it's lost to the wind of outside influence, you forget who lit it in the first place. To keep watch is not to be paranoid, it's to be awake, to know what enters, to know what you allow. A guard on the wall is vigilant, not fearful. They understand the importance of their role, the responsibility they bear. In life, we must also be guards on our own walls, aware of what we let into our minds and hearts. This vigilance is not about suspicion, but about mindfulness. It's about being present, being aware, and being in control. Ask yourself, what did I absorb today without question? Who did I imitate without realizing? Marcus Aurelius, the emperor, still had to remind himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events, but only if you're paying attention. Without a watchful mind, your thoughts aren't yours. They belong to the feed, to the brand, to the fear campaign of the day. The first battle of the day is fought in silence. You win it by watching, not reacting. As the sun rises, take a moment to reflect. Write down your thoughts, your dreams, your intentions. This practice grounds you, preparing you for the challenges ahead. It is a moment of clarity. In the quiet of the morning, find your strength. Let your journal be a mirror to your soul. That's what the Stoics taught: pause before letting anything in. Filter impressions. Not to block life, but to live it on your terms. To keep watch is to move through chaos undisturbed. To say, that's not mine to carry. You cannot control what knocks on your door, but you control whether you open it. A thought is not a truth, not until you accept it. When you recognize a negative thought, write it down. Tear the page and let it burn away. Watch the flames consume it and feel the release. Replace it with a positive affirmation and meditate on it. This practice helps in cleansing the mind and fostering peace. Awareness is wealth. It's presence, and it's rare because most of us are awake but not watching. Stillness is where the watcher lives, where choices begin, where noise loses power. When you keep watch, time slows down. You start noticing the gap between the trigger and your response. Every choice you guard is a brick in your inner fortress. Watch long enough, and you rebuild yourself. Each decision, each action is a step towards fortifying your spirit. With patience and perseverance, the wall grows stronger, taller, more resilient. In time, you become a fortress, unyielding and steadfast. So lay each brick with care, for your inner strength depends on it. The key to peace isn't in what you control, it's in what you let in, and what you let go. Keep watch over your attention. It's your life steering wheel. Every moment you lose it, you drift. You don't need to be perfect, just awake. Just present enough to notice when something's off. Children are natural watchers, curious, still. You don't need answers right now, just attention, presence. And mastery begins with watching, every thought, every impulse. Every day you choose which version of yourself to live in. One reacts, the other observes. So I ask again, am I keeping watch or am I asleep with my eyes open? The gate closes and with it, opportunities fade. Time waits for no one, and vigilance is our only ally. In the stillness of the night, we must remain alert. For the world does not pause, and neither should we. So, I ask once more, am I keeping watch or am I asleep with my eyes open? Stillness is subtle, but it's where strength begins. You don't need to guard everything, just your mind. And from there, everything else follows. To keep watch is to live on purpose, to notice the moment a thought enters, and ask, is this mine? Every day you're bombarded by urgency, by narratives, by fear, but none of it can touch you if you're watching. So as you move into your day, ask yourself this quietly. Am I keeping watch, or am I drifting, reacting, forgetting? You don't need to do everything, you just need to watch. From that stillness, the right action always reveals itself. If this video helped you pause, reflect, or reclaim your attention, subscribe. Join this quiet corner of the internet where stillness is strength. Share in the comments. What's one area of your life where you need to keep better watch? Your insight might wake someone else up, because sometimes one honest answer can guard 1,000 days of peace.